Have you ever wondered how onions get from the ground to your kitchen? Today, we are taking a tour inside a massive US onion processing factory. First, we have to start at the farm, where the onions are grown. Huge tractors dig them up from the soil when they are fully grown. They are left in the sun for a few days to dry naturally. After that, big trucks are loaded up with thousands of fresh raw onions. The trucks drive straight from the farm to the processing factory, unloading bays. Millions of onions are poured onto giant metal conveyor belts to begin their journey. The belts shake violently, so that all the loose dirt and rocks fall away. Giant industrial fans blow warm air to dry the outer skins of the onions. Workers watch the belts closely to remove any onions that look rotten or bad. A smart machine sorts the onions by size, dropping them through different sized holes. High-pressure air blowers blast away the loose, papery brown skins from the outside. Next, the onions go through a long tunnel where they are washed with water. Now they are perfectly clean and shiny, ready for the next big step. High-tech cameras scan every single onion at lightning speed to check for damage. If the camera sees a bad spot, a robotic arm quickly flicks it away. Only the very best onions make it to the cutting and peeling room. Now it is time to remove the tops, the roots, and the final skin. Very sharp, spinning blades slice off the top and bottom of each onion perfectly. A strong jet of water easily peels off the very last layer of skin. What is left is a perfectly white peeled onion, ready to be chopped up. The clean onions are dropped into a massive slicing machine with giant steel blades. In a fraction of a second, the onion is sliced into perfect little rings. The factory can process thousands of pounds of sliced onions every single hour. For some products, a different machine dices the onions into tiny little square cubes. These tiny wet cubes are now ready for the most important step, the dryer. They are carried into a massive oven, which is over 100 feet long. Inside the oven, hot air gently blows over the onions for several hours. The heat slowly pulls all the water out, causing the pieces to shrink down. It takes about 10 pounds of raw onions to make 1 pound of dried onions. The onions come out of the oven as crispy, dry flakes that smell amazing. They move along a cooling belt, so they do not burn from the heat. If the factory is making onion powder, the flakes go into a heavy milling machine. Strong steel plates crush and grind the crispy flakes into a very fine dust. The result is pure, strong, and flavorful onion powder for your kitchen. Before packaging, everything passes through a strict metal detector just to be safe. Samples are also taken to a science lab to check the taste and quality. Once the scientists give the thumbs up, the powder is ready to be packed. The finished product is kept in giant metal silos until it is time to pack. A funnel drops the exact right amount of powder into empty plastic spice bottles. The bottles zoom down the assembly line at incredible, dizzying speeds. A robotic arm quickly twists the plastic lids tightly onto every single bottle. Another machine wraps a colorful sticker label around the bottle so you know what it is. The finished bottles are grouped together and dropped neatly into brown cardboard boxes. A large robotic arm stacks these boxes into a perfect tower on a wooden pallet. A spinning machine wraps the entire tower in tight plastic to keep it safe. A worker drives a forklift and carefully picks up the heavy pallet of onions. They load the pallets into the back of a large delivery truck waiting outside. The truck hits the highway, delivering the onions to grocery stores across the country. Finally, the bottles arrive at your local grocery store and are placed on shelves. You walk down the aisle and pick up a bottle for your next family dinner. You bring it home to your kitchen, ready to add some amazing flavor to your food. You sprinkle the powder into a hot pan, and it smells absolutely delicious. The whole family sits down to enjoy a wonderful, tasty, home-cooked meal together. So the next time you enjoy the rich, savory taste of onions in your food, remember the incredible long journey it took to get there. From a quiet farm in the dirt, all the way through a massive, high-tech factory. Thank you so much for joining us on this amazing factory tour today. If you learned something new, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos.